What up, y'all? Appreciate you showing up, hanging out, listening to my dumb ass. Like and subscribe. So, I am not quite done with Hellblade 2. I know y'all like, oh my god, why does it take so long? It's only a 2-hour game. Psych. I had to check my time. I'm pretty sure I'm probably over... I don't know if I'm over 8 hours yet, but I know some people did 10, some people did 7, some say 5, but that's after you beat it once, and then you can skip the cutscenes. You can't skip the cutscenes the first time through, but it's hard to tell when the cutscenes are, because the way... Look, okay, first off, let me say this. The game starts off not so strong, right? You're like, oh, what's going on? Oh, this is kind of... But... Let me say after the one part with the, let's say, volcano, and then the other part that they showed with the giant at the shore, I played that part too. I was like, okay, you know what? And then the cave part, I was like, you know what? This game, and they said, a lot of people I hear people saying, oh, the puzzles are the worst part and all this stuff. And I'm like, sure. They're puzzles, but they're not super hard puzzles. They're visual puzzles. You line up the glyphs and stuff. And you know what's the funny thing? Okay, so there's in the first one, you have to find these hidden totems, and then I forgot his name, tells you a story about something, right? And I've missed like 5 or 6 of them already. I'm like, man, I want to go back and get them all. But I got most of them, but I missed like 2 or 3 in the beginning. I was like, oh man. And I'm always looking for them. But they added a new one. They added this thing with the faces. This is the weird thing about this. It's not weird, but it's messing me up, because it's like they have these faces in rock formations, basically, right? And the first one tutorializes it. It's like, here's the face, and they show you the face, and then you look at it, you focus on it, and then it opens up a secret passage, and then there's like a tree of life or something. There's a little mini tree, and it's got a little spiral thing, and you're like, oh, and then it lights up a light, and it's like a collectible, basically, right? And man, whoever designed these environments, I don't know if it's on purpose, I don't know if there's an algorithm to put it. There are so many almost faces in the rocks, and I'm like, wait, is that a face? And I'm focusing on it, I'm like, nope, okay. And I wait, that looks like a face, and you focus on. And the funny thing is, like, the first one is a face, and then you go through it. There's a face, like there's a waterfall, and there's a face. You see the face, and like, oh, the face, right? And then I don't know how they do this, right? So the face is there, right? It's rock geometry, and then it like changes you know how you do the perspective change, and you see certain things different. It changes perspective, and it, like the camera like does the anamorphic thing where it stretches it out, and you see the cave, like, oh, it's actually a cave, but it was the face before. But I was like, yo, Ninja Theory. I don't know if it's Ninja Theory. I don't know if it's the Unreal people, whoever, Coalition, whoever it is. I'm gonna say Ninja Theory right now, masters of Unreal, because I have not seen any other game ever in the history of video games do what this game is doing visually. And I got a bone to pick with all these mud flowers, these idiots, these ponies, these donkey unicorns. They're saying, oh, the combat's whack and it's boring and it's simple. I'm like, y'all are simple, okay? First, there's no UI, okay? There's no letter saying press X to attack, press Y to do strong attack. That's on the menu. You say, oh, a strong attack is Y, regular attack is X, dodge is I think A, and block and parry is B. Right bumper, excuse me. And so basically that's all you need to know really for that stuff. And so and the thing is, this is how I don't want to say dumb, but dumb these ponies and donkey unicorns are. I'm going to say them specifically because they have been trained to not know how to play games. They have to be taught. They have to be handheld. You got to hold your hand, and you need to do, this is how you play the game, little simpleton game player. In Hellblade, there's no tutorials, zero. But the Furies give you so much important information. And I said this before, but they give you so much important information. They are the UI. They are the hint system. They are all the things, the cues. Because like every enemy is different in a way. Like one enemy is bigger and stronger and slower, and the Furies are like, you're faster than him. You're quicker than him. You know, you got this. Well, they don't say that, but you know, you could defeat him. Da da da. Right? And then they say, oh, you know their every move. Basically, playing off of the fact that the enemies have a certain move set and animation set, and they're kind of playing into that. And it's kind of funny. It's like, you know what they're gonna do. It's like, yeah, because I faced this enemy a billion times already, so I know their attack pattern, right? So it's like, it's funny in that respect. And then like they have ones that, oh, he's quicker than you. You have to da 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 da. It's all in the Furies, and it's all in the visual cues. Like when they attack you with a red attack, you're not gonna block that. I mean, you could block it, but it'll knock you down, right? And then the regular attacks are I don't think they have a color. Maybe they're white or something. And so all of the like UI cues are there, but you have to understand what they are. You have to actually use your brain a little bit. And the fact that it's not like press A, you know, to sneak attack or whatever, but, you know, and like the whole focus thing, your mirror lights up when it's filled with focus power. It lights up. You press the trigger, boom, you're focusing, right? So it's all there. The combat is way better. I'm gonna say it's way better than the first game. The first game was like, it's the same, you know. It was super. The first game was simple. It was very, you know, boiled down, essential. But this one is. Look, okay, so I had a fight. It was at the village of the Master Slaver. Anyway, I'll get into the story stuff if you want. But we went there, and it was like I'm probably near the end. I'm gonna say I am, and look. It was like four of us. Like we're a party of four at this point, right? It's me. It's the Master Slaver. It's the wizard dude. I don't know if he's a wizard, but he's a spiritual dude. And then the lady girl, the lady warrior girl. And so we were all fighting these whatever the Shagar. I forgot what they're. The names are so weird to me because I'm a dummy, but they're not weird to me. They're just foreign to me. Let's just say. And that fight was crazy because. They say, okay, it's a one-on-one fight. Okay, sure. But what they did was the way that they choreographed the fights. Like sometimes I'm fighting and me and the warrior girl will kill one dude. I'm like, what? I thought this was one fight. And part of it is cutscene, but then you go into your, you know, the fight where you're actually fighting. You're controlling it and stuff. And then you'll go from that fight and then what happened one time? I think I grabbed one of the enemy swords. I was killing him, and then another dude came and I stabbed him with the dude's sword that I had, or I stabbed somebody with my sword that I had, and I lost it. It was still stuck in the dude, and I grabbed the sword from some other dead person. It's just all kind of stuff, and I'm like, yo, this game is banana crazy. It's so good. It's way better. Like first impressions in the beginning, it's like, right? You got to play it. You got to play it all. I'm like, and it's not like, oh, you got to play 59 hours. It's like, it's not that long of a game, you know, 10 hours. But it gets so good. It's like the crescendo up to it gets so good, man. Oh, man. I didn't think I would like it that much. I didn't think I would be like, yo, this game is the best game ever. I'd be like, oh, it's Hellblade, you know. And they did a lot of like, you know, we know it's about her psychosis. But that's like the foundation that was set in the first game. This game is not about that so much. It's there. The Furies are there and it's part of the gameplay. But the game is about something different. And that's where I really like this game because it's about her Furies, which is her, kind of interacting with the outside world, with these other people. Like, can we trust this person? She doesn't believe us. They're saying all this commentary that influences how I feel about these characters that I'm playing with, that, you know, that are part of the story. And it's like, there's so many different levels to this game that like a Last of Us and all this are very basic. It's like revenge, you killed my daddy, I'm gonna kill you. That's it. I forgive you, I'm still gonna kill you. The end. You know, it's that simple. This is so many different layers of, yes, she has psychosis, but you know, then you have the master slaver, and then his father, and then and I haven't even talked about the giants yet. We know there's giants, but yo, man, okay. I'm gonna stop it right there. I gotta go. I got stuff to do, but I appreciate you hanging out, like and subscribe. Hit me in the comments below what you think, if you played it, if you finished it, and all that good stuff. And I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Till the wind.